Hello, I'm Artifacts of Mars, and I'm addressing primarily Republicans in Congress. Uh, this country is in a great deal of peril right now because of what Trump did in the Middle East. I still can't believe it. And, over Christmas I paid off my mortgage. Free and clear, gonna fix things up, gonna enjoy life a little bit more, gonna have more money. I own the place free and clear, and then Trump attacks Iran on March 1st. For about 2 weeks, I kind of languished. I was in shock. And then I started prepping. See, we're in very grave danger. I wanted to fix up my house, get some problems taken care of and that kind of thing. But instead, what do I have to spend my money on? My money and my time. Prepping. Because we are in a very, very grave situation. And there isn't a good solution that I can see other than to enforce the War Powers Act, which means Trump would have to take troops out of there, ships and what have you, and stop the blockade. It's not a good deal at all, but it's probably the best thing that we have. I can't believe he did this. But you people in the Congress, you have 5 months to get this mess straightened out. Fertilizer isn't coming through the strait. And what does that mean? It means we're not going to be able to grow crops. We might be probably okay this spring, this season, but if it continues, your grocery stores are going to have empty shelves. And this is where you people in the Congress come in. You Republicans. The best thing to do is to enforce the War Powers Act. What does that do? Well, it tells the President can only go 60 days before he has to have congressional approval to continue. Now, Trump is saying that the war is over. That is not true. It's a lie. The reason is a blockade is an act of war. If you don't believe me, look it up. We are still at war. There's no shooting going on, but a blockade is an act of war. We're blockading Iran, Iran's blockading the Gulf, and we're screwed. Then the prices are continuing to rise. Unacceptable. I don't know. I don't have a really good solution. I think you Republicans, what you could do is enforce the War Powers Act. It's never been enforced before, from what I understand. You could enforce that and get us the hell out of there. And what's going to happen after that, I don't know. But it's better than what we have, which is Trump is working on making this a perpetual thing. And then some of us have noticed that automatic draft registration is coming in December, which means they're planning on taking people's young sons. They'll take them off the street, give them a rifle, a blanket, and show them how to shoot the rifle. And then they're out in front. Not a good situation. So you have 5 months to figure this out. You gotta get this mess under control, or we won't have any food on the table. Gas prices will be prohibitive. Nobody will be able to afford gasoline, or for that matter, diesel fuel. So even if we had food, the trucks aren't going to get through. And you Republicans are going to be thrown out of office if you don't get this under control real fast. I'm having to severely curtail my favorite activities, making horror films and science fiction and that kind of thing. And I don't have time to fix up my house, which I wanted to do. There's a lot of fixing that needs to be done. Can't do it now because I have to do prepping. Growing food. I have to try to grow my own food. Collect wild. I'm trying to learn how to live off the land. Collecting wild plants. I know which ones are edible. And that makes me one seriously mad individual. My solution for this is to vote, if we're still around, vote third party. I'll vote for some idiot rather than vote for a Republican. Some idiot who doesn't know is rear end from a hole in the ground and has no chance. But it would be better than voting for any of you, because you apparently just don't understand. We cannot allow this to continue, or the shelves will be empty. Nobody's going to have anything to eat. Nobody's going to be going anywhere either. You have 5 months to figure it out. Lori Morgan's fictional lover had 5 minutes. You have 5 months to get this mess straightened out. Because if you don't, I have a feeling you're going to lose your jobs big time. We'll do it by the vote. I'll toss my vote away rather than vote from one of you if you don't get this mess straightened around. Enforce the War Powers Resolution. It's a bad deal, but it's the only thing we have. The situation is extremely grave. And it's the only thing we have. Enforce the War Powers Resolution. Make Trump leave the area. That's all I got to say. Anybody wants to use this video, you may. I don't care. President Trump, get us out of there ASAP. Now they're going to be, Iran's going to be thirsting for blood. We killed the guy's father who's in there now. We maimed him. They're going to be out for blood. There's no good solution to this, but perhaps enforcing the War Powers Act. It's all we have, in my opinion. That's it. I don't have time to go into detail with videos. I'm Artifacts Mars. Thanks for watching.